Hi, so let's start with a ppm, that is parts per million, for formulation. So in the previous two video, we have seen the ppm for inorganic compound, that means you can say sodium chloride, calcium carbonate, or any other solution preparation. Now in this lecture, we will see the ppm for formulation. We have also uploaded the video for the ppm calculation in active pharma ingredient. Now let's take example of tablet. Let's take a tablet having a label claim of suppose 500 milligram paracetamol, and your method says that take 20 tablet, crush it, and take suppose 1 gram sample. Now this is very much important. Let's say after taking the 1 gram sample, you have dissolved in 100 ml solution by using say solvent, mobile phase you can say. Now suppose, so what you have did, you have taken the 20 tablets, you have crushed it uniformly, and then you have taken the 1 gram sample. Now here average weight of the tablet is very much important. Okay, so let's assume average weight of tablet is 1 gram. That means when you weigh 1 gram of tablet and transfer to 100 ml volumetric flask, indirectly you are transferring 500 milligram paracetamol in 100 ml volumetric flask. What that indicates? Now it's easy to calculate now. 500 milligram in 100 ml. What is ppm? ppm is milligram per liter, or you can say microgram per ml. So as we have weighed, indirectly transferred 500 milligram of paracetamol in 100 ml volumetric flask, the ppm will be, if I will say for 1000 ml, what will be the quantity? So that is nothing but it's a 500 into 1000 divided by 100, and that is nothing but it will give you 5000 ppm. Suppose your method says that take 10 ml stock solution and dilute to 50 ml, then what will be your resultant ppm? So very simple formula. P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Here P indicates ppm. So what was initial your ppm? That is a 5000. What is the volume you have taken? 10 ml. What is the final ppm you want to calculate, and what volume you have made, that is nothing but 50 ml. So here we have to put 50 ml. So implies P2, that means final ppm will be 5000 into 10 divided by 50. So ultimate, this is a 1000 ppm. So whenever you are doing any calculation for the formulation, do remember what is the label claim. So as you have weighed here 1 gram of the bulk, or you can say 1 gram of the crush tablet, label claim was 500 milligram. That's why we have taken 500 as a reference. Now let's take the example of, suppose, suspension. Suppose you have a suspension and label claim is each ml contained, for each milliliter contained, suppose say 100 milligram. Again, let me take the simple molecule paracetamol. Now this is very much important. Each ml contained 100 milligram. Now suppose your sample preparation says take 5 ml suspension and transfer to 100 ml volumetric flask. And then suppose this is a stock solution. Again take 10 ml stock solution and dilute to 50 ml by taking into the volumetric flask. This is called as a, suppose, diluted solution. Now to calculate this, first of all we have to concentrate 5 ml and each ml contains 500 milligram. So 1 ml is equal to 100 milligram paracetamol. Here we have taken 5 ml. So that means it equal to 500 milligram of paracetamol. Now you have taken 500 milligram in again 100 ml. So now it becomes very simple. 500 milligram in 100 ml volumetric flask. So to calculate the ppm, we will take 1000 ml. That means it's nothing but 500 into 1000 divided by 100. So that is nothing but again 5000 ppm, milligram per liter. Now you have also diluted the solution. So what was the dilution? Dilution was 10 ml to 50 ml. So we have to consider this. So 5000 ppm is stock solution. And then how much we have taken? We have taken 10 ml stock solution and diluted to 50 ml. So again same formula, P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Here P indicates ppm. So how much you have taken? 10 ml. What was the original concentration? 5000 ppm. So I will take 5000 into 10. What is the final ppm? We have to calculate. And what volume you have diluted? 50. So implies final ppm will be 5000 into 10 divided by 50. So that is nothing but 1000 ppm. So this is the way how you have to calculate the ppm for formulation. My email ID is Amit Jaiswal @gmail.com. So please do let me know if you need any further explanation or any further help. Thank you very much.